Hey everybody, this is Rydo and we're back to King's Quest 2015. Let's continue. I am definitely enjoying this game a lot, and it really fixes a lot of the problems of Monkey Island, The Secret of Monkey Island Remastered, Special Edition. I think it's called Special Edition. In that, because this is a modern story, modern game, they just make it easier. Like they limit my inventory down to 5 items. At least it looks like that. The number of interactions are very much less than what you might run into in a normal old-fashioned point-and-click adventure. I see the solutions. They've integrated in this first chapter a nice system where it seems any item you don't use for one solution will then be used for a next solution. Let's see if this weed whacker works on this. And I died immediately. So don't use the weed whacker on the wolves. Didn't expect that. Finding different ways to die is kind of fun in this game, though, because it's not happening at any really high rate, and just then when I died, it was so easy to get back to the checkpoint and start that it didn't feel like a hassle. So there goes my item. That's what I figured would happen. So I probably could have run around the rest of the land trying to find if there was actually other things I could have used it on. I probably could have. I probably could have attacked some animal and gotten an eye out of it. I need to climb down here and get some coins. 50 coins.
Headed down here. Shame he didn't find his eye in time for the tournament.
But Grandpa, the dragon lives down there.
I didn't know that yet, Gwendolyn, and pretend you don't either. This story takes place before the one I told you last night. Sometimes a story is best told out of order.
Oh, got it.
So there was a skeleton on the edge right there. And then apparently that person hasn't died yet. I'm also noticing there's no money here. So this takes place way before.
No lost wishes?
There weren't many wishes to lose at this point in Daventry.
Well, I was really hoping to find another coin down there. In fact, 50 coins. I still feel like I might. They're definitely having us reuse elements of the game. But I guess that's alright.
I didn't think he knew the competition was over. Perhaps if he brought back an eye, they would let him back in. Probably an addendum for that.
Oh, so it's a Shaka that's going to end up giving the eye to the... that's going to shoot the arrow in the eye of the dragon. Now we know this is the wrong answer, but let's do it anyways.
I guess you could say I was stuck between a rock and a hard place.
Stop stalling, Grandpa. I know the dragon is down there.
I need you to sign this. You missed the deadline.
And this is rocks now, not beds. So either the story I told before was not true, or things change. Oops, I didn't quite mean to jump down there yet.
The dragon!
Stalarma. Afamata. Afamata.
So they want me to...
Afamata.
So I'm following his movement.
Afamata. 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 Afamata.
So I'm doing all this, but I kind of wanted to investigate further a couple sections earlier.
Wata.
So this guy seems like a nice guy. Now this time he's telling me specifically.
And then we paused there for some tea and cake.
No, we didn't.
So there's a little bit of a timer here. I'm learning his language as this happens. I'm guessing some of these don't fall and some of these do. Yeah, it almost seems like it's intentionally falling right after I jump, and otherwise I'm perfectly fine. Yeah. So there really was no time metric.
Wait, 2 eyes?
Yes, and another surprise.
It breathes fire.
Share your excitement.
You walk. I fly. I have no idea what he wants me to do. I really don't want to be a party to blinding this dragon. But maybe we can avoid that. Maybe we can tell a tale here where we get everything we need to be done and he doesn't actually blind him, and that just happens at some other point. Some other person does it. This is getting smaller and smaller. Nice perspective here. I'm not sure that the Telltale engine could make a game look like that with just dynamic cameras and stuff. That engine worked for a long time, but it's frankly too old these days and is missing a lot of things that you would expect for a game engine to have. This feels like something different, and I can feel like this could do more interesting things So when this dragon decides to flame the other direction, I'm gonna go this way. Because he surely couldn't hit me then. The fire looks a little 2D there, but that's cool. And we're
He was
checkpointing.
still after that eye, despite my trying to stop him.
I don't think I can do much here. Oops.
This story sure is dragging on.
We're at the good part.
So I need to wait till he's not flaming me and then go this direction. Do I drop down with the A button? Yes, I do. Have to hurry here.
I toast it to my new fire-breathing friend.
Grandpa.
See, and if this was how Sierra games worked before, I could see wanting to play him then. But there has to be the voice acting, there has to be the quick restart, there has to be good writing. And without that perfect mixture, it just loses my interest. Because this doesn't feel like it's really punishing me too much. I guess I can take a little punishment, but not too much. And so I knocked him, good. I'm happy for that. And this is a chase sequence that really only requires me to press right on the controller, and I'm succeeding. And this might be another one of those falling sections where I'm supposed to dodge things or not dodge things. Nope, it's just a cutscene where Ashaka, I think I'm mispronouncing his name, is dodging everything and I'm not. And now I'm in the cage. So I will be unable to stop him? So he was gonna leave me, but he needed me after I messed him up a couple times. He started off as a nice guy, but I guess he determined that I was too much of a hindrance for his goals. So Stalma to tell him to stop. And then I say Alpha Nada to say yes. Yes. So he was gonna lower me into the spikes if apparently he didn't know what he was doing, or didn't he was gonna give me a language test in the middle of all of that. Let's see. All these interesting things, and yet I can't interact with them at all. An entire room. Let's give him this.
Hey, can I get you to sign this?
Stalama.
You're right. Let's get out of the cave first.
Bell?
Do you want a friendship bell? Yeah, probably should hang on to it. Get a load of this guy. Ooh. My thoughts exactly. Feast your eyes on this.
Let's just show him everything.
I know, probably not exciting for a seasoned adventurer like yourself. Hey, good looking out.
A chaka.
So now we go through the door. And now the question is, do I want to free him? Or leave him where he is? So is Ashaka gonna become the character that that has to take care of this dragon for the rest of his life? He's saying tie the rope to the tail. So let's see, let's pick up this shield and put that there. Wait.
Still on, still on.
Can I climb up here? No.
Looks like now I needed him.
And this is a bell. And if I go over here, like, let's see what this does. It rings the bell. It moves the dragon out of to a different area.
That dragon was certainly not on a short leash.
Let's see. Let's see what happens if he doesn't. So we just gotta keep on trying, I guess. So that does work. And allows me up to this point. Nice. Nice little puzzle here through cooperation. It shows an idea and a way of thinking that, like, I just wouldn't have come to expect in a lot of video games. Video games in general are so built around the idea of being the main character. We'll go ahead and say yes. Why not? That. Let's go ahead and put this down. And we'll go ahead and say yes again. That cooperative puzzles. Is this not a thing? I guess it's just a place where the arrow might bounce. It's a different type of shield, yeah. So now we are over here, and it doesn't seem like there's any reason to be over here. I mean, I guess you can go ahead and try it. I guess I have to put this back if I want to work my way back to this direction. And see, he has to ask each time verbally because I could have been in a different area. Well, I couldn't walk up to him and trigger things. Hmm. Okay. I've got it. It's a little bit of a difficult puzzle if you haven't figured it out. I'm gonna shoot here, and then I'm going to cross over the chasm to the other side, and then move where this piece of weapon, this anchor point, whatever you would call it, is, but not have him shoot, so I can cross back over the chasm again. Then I remove the, so say no this time.
Still on.
Now I gotta climb back over this direction and then remove the shield so it hits the other shield, so I can get into this middle section and put the shield up there. And when I put the shield up there, I think I will be able to get the dragon's tail and hopefully not hurt the dragon in the process. Should be okay to shoot from this point. So here we go this way. And we cross to this point. And we automatically jump down. And we put up a shield. And this should just work. So let's do it. I'm standing right in the way of the arrow, but okay. And I believe all I need to do now is climb back to the bell and ring the bell. And that will hopefully have the dragon move again and open the door. So the dragon is already trained to respond to bells, but he's not on a chain leash, and he doesn't seem like he's being fed as much. Is he gonna let you through? So he's a mostly good guy. Here's your hat. And he even straightens the feather. Cute. Now this is all gonna be sort of spoiled if it turns out he just shoots him in the eye. Anyways. First of all,
Hey,
sign.
can I get you to sign this?
Stalama.
You're right. let's get out of the cave first.
Alright, so we'll interact and work together some more. I was not expecting cooperation as a quest. And you have to do each one of these, so this would definitely have happened regardless of your choices, although it might have happened slightly differently. Wow, the game locked into kind of an animation that was messed up there. But it fixed itself, so it's nowhere as bad as games that lock up, crash, or just have terrible visual glitches. There you go. He's free. And he's gonna allow me to shoot. Interesting. He's gonna teach him to shoot. Shoot higher, look in the right direction. Finally, I can shoot something. No subtitle there for screaming, which is always a shame when subtitles don't subtitle everything, because if you're actually deaf, then you have no idea what's going on. But this section is mostly just nothing. Can't pick up those mushrooms. See, we're just crawling through all this. And I don't understand the glowing bottles. Or why there's books. Wow, I was not expecting this. It's gone full DD.
That will let you back into the tournament if you bring back an eye.
Tricky. Affirmata.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
Am I grabbing? I'm pushing him through because he's too big. Like, how could he be a guard anyways? He can't even speak the language. He can't follow orders. I'm gonna say Stalma. Stalama, leave. Don't hit him in the eye. Oh, and he shot the eye to save me, which is almost acceptable. I guess I'll let that fly in the name of a bromance. So I guess he would have died either way. I'm assuming that's the case. It would be really weird if I just told him to shoot him in the eye and shoot the guy in the eye and then it did work. Oh, and that is the bow we found at the first of the game. So his body stays there forever. So he had to die no matter what.
I'm done. I am done. This is not for me.
Going somewhere?
Yes, I'm going home, where I belong. I was promised wonder and adventure and fantastical floating islands. And what I got was a Daventry that will never live up to what it once was.
Daventry needs you, Graham. I know it's not what you expected, but give it time. We can work through the kinks together. It can be great once again with the right people in charge.
I'm not that person. And you should stop believing in me. I could get you killed.
Fine. Leave. Be a dentist for all I care. I guess Chaka was wrong.
What?
Nothing. It was nice meeting you, Graham.
Spill it.
Well, Achaka and I were chatting during your chivalry test, and he had some thoughts about you. Didn't you find it odd that Achaka entered this tournament, Graham? Did he ever tell you why?
He might have. I only learned 2 words of his language.
A horrendous famine struck Achaka's village, Ichtue. He left his suffering family to enter this tournament. He hoped to seek an audience with the king to plead for help. It was a long shot, even for him.
Great. So because of me, a whole village will starve. That makes me feel better.
No, because of you, a village will be saved. Achaka was impressed by you. He told me he was watching you on your travels to Daventry, and that you seemed like the type of person that could inspire change. More so than those bucketheads, anyways. If you're not going to compete for yourself or me, do it for the Ichtuans. They need you.
It sounds like a line, but it'd be nice if it was true. So what do I do? Do I just inform him that he's dead? Do I give him the picture?
Shame, but the tournament must go on.
And so do I have that picture still?
Yes.
Bye.
Toodaloo.
So yeah, I guess the guards just know that that's what happened. Weirdly though, I didn't get any item out of that. So the only thing I can do now is I think do the tournament of speed, because I can't yet figure out how to release my steed, so that I might be able to do the other the jousting part, the tournament of strength. And there's nothing over here, right? As far as we can tell. It was a very nice sequence there. It didn't probably have enough backstory of Achaka though for me to really be upset that he died, because he really did go from this guy that seemed like he was just gonna hurt the dragon for no reason to being a guy I really liked and worked with rather quickly. I have to use the mouthpiece, not just blow on it. Maybe I'll find another coin on this side.
All fears here to help.
So over here we have... Oh, yeah, all the way over here to the ladder. Really? No, all the way to this. The game had to decide which one I was actually going to use. That is weird. Let's go and try this.
Another horn and another missing piece.
So I imagine this won't work, and this is for like chapter 2 or something. So instead of keys to doors, we have mouthpieces to horns. Let's see. And this is the tournament of strength, and Whisper is not here, is he? This is Acorn. Acorn Steel. Well, let's talk to this guy.
Hello there. Are you ready to begin?
What are the rules?
What exactly are the rules?
The rules are simple. For a change, if you can stay dry, you win.
Wait, I'm not ready. I'll be back later.
So I need to find a way to get to stay dry? Can I put a bell on this guy?
That didn't need a bell. No, I think I'll keep this. Imagine what Whisper would say. That didn't fit there.
So nothing there. Let's talk to Acorn.
Smelly guard when you're ready.
This is odd. It seems like I just can start this without anything.
You're ready to begin.
Let's try and see what happens.
I'm ready. Let's do this.
All right. Let the duel of strength commence.
This may just be quick time events.
I'm glad we can settle this like gentlemen.
Settle what? Like, this is a competition of sport.
Can fly. Alley-oop. One step closer to Squirrel Nation.
I got you, Graham.
So Manny helps me. And because of that, it changed. Let's climb back up here.
That didn't need a...
So it feels like I need some boots or something else. Oh, but I can now shoot the arrow and cross that one chasm, which makes the new section accessible to me.
Find a way to get all the horde.
Yep, that would be helpful too. Thanks for the hint. Troll? Ulfie? That's his name? You can usually tell if I'm enjoying a game better if I can actually remember the names of the characters. Now, I seriously doubt I'll be stronger. Not yet, but I may get stronger later, and then that may, after the Feast of Strength, I may have the opportunity to... So it's kind of sad shooting this.
I'd always been a straight shooter, but Ataka opened my eyes.
Alright, that one wasn't that bad.
Well, thank you.
I like how every time you have one of these transitions, it goes to the narrator and talks over it to keep the player interested as they're just pressing forward. Let's run this direction. And unlike a old Sierra King's Quest game, you can't just walk off the edge and die. I don't know what they were really thinking. Just having the character die so much. What hit me? So something just threw a rock at me. There's all kinds of monsters. Or critters. Let's see. But there's nothing to hit here. What a genius system here. To have you pull out the arrow, go into the interaction, of the arrow and then just say, you can't see anything. Ah, I see. They're rocks. They're some kind of rock creatures in rock camouflage. And there's a lot of them. And they're coming up. Are these guys attacking me, or are they...
All those goblins.
With swiftness or patience, you'll have to wait and see.
Let's see. I guess I have to actually shoot these guys because it's game over if you don't.
With swiftness or patience, you'll have to wait and see.
So when this guy throws a thing at me, it's too late.
All those goblins.
With swiftness or patience, you'll have to wait and see.
So we got some goblins. And I kind of have to hit them back, I guess. Let's see. Doesn't seem like I'm hurting him too badly. And it doesn't seem like I have much of a choice. There's nothing else here to hit. Well, I'm not killing them. I mean, who knows? They could be mortally wounded for all I know. Well, are these two gonna attack me? Or are these two just leapfrogging as a distraction? I'm waiting till they're brandishing weapons. So trying to be as kind as possible while still being under attack. Right trigger is still working perfectly to fire. That got a hold of them.
Oh, it's you again. Oh, nice shot. Time for you rocks to roll.
Ah.
Boy, that is your name, right? Boy, thank the shining stars. Where did you learn to shoot like that? Now, I'm not a native goblin tongue, but I'm pretty sure I made out the words unicorns and majestic museum. Mr. Fancy Cakes is too barbarous for a caged life. Listen, I want to sincerely apologize for my pilfering sausages, and thank you for saving me.
I can forgive you. I wasn't trying to save you. Give me back my money.
I have been through too much already today. I forgive you. And I just want to say...
Yeah, that's sweet, boy. Real nice of you. And since we are all square, I have a favor to ask of you. Can you deliver this rare and miraculous ingredient to that amateur magic shop in town?
Interesting.
Snoozing leaf. Be careful transporting it, though. Once Mr. Fancy Cakes ate one of these snoozing leaves and was knocked out cold for days. And as a token of my appreciation, here is your money back. There you go. I'd give you more, but those hoarding goblins looted my cart. Well, gotta run. Good thing these shorts breathe so well. Thanks again, boy. I won't forget this. Sayonara.
Did the merchant remember that?
Ha! The merchant immediately forgot that.
So, I got some more money back, and that means I can go buy... I don't know what I can buy, actually. How much money do I have? 1 coin. So I could go buy the lantern now. And that's it. But that's also the only thing that I needed to buy, except for the 50 coins that I need to get a work order. And it seems like as we're making progress here, there's a distinct possibility that... isn't this Mr. Fancy Pants here? Fancy Cakes? His unicorn? That's actually a goat. So still definitely feels like we're on the path to use every single item in some way. And as we figure that out, and as we know what's going to happen in each section, still trying to free this guy. And see, we kind of know who did that. It was Acorn. Acorn uses the colorful rope. So yeah, I guess there's nothing here to do other than run this direction and deliver the item. We have the sleeping feather, which I guess now we know you can have more than 5 items, and it cycles too, so you can just go in circles, which is nice. Am I supposed to use the sleeping leaf on the frog though? It definitely feels like that might be the part of the solution. Let's see. Let's talk to him and then give him the sleeping leaf. What does the potion need again?
How's that teeth whitening potion coming?
If you find a frog, bring it directly to me and I will gladly trade you a sample of this potion. And then I'll have to drink the delicious froggy leftovers.
Until then, no more free dips.
Fare thee well.
Feels like I'm gonna use this potion later on. Let's see. So give them the snooze leaf.
Our order is finally here. Well, part of it anyway. Chester, remind me to leave a poor review for that merchant on the town board.
Ah, this should do the trick.
And see, so that goes in there.
It's close, but it still needs that frog's breath.
Oh, it still needs the frog's
Help
breath.
further it along.
Yes, and as a token of our appreciation, we would like to give you this vial of hypnotic powder. Oh, it's expired.
It could work. It was just never finished.
Let me guess. It's missing lollipop root. Or baby's tears. I can bring you a tuft to Mr. Fancy Cake's fur.
Nope, it just needs raisins. Here.
Thanks, I guess.
Wow, that just floated in the air. Another little glitch. For as simple as these games are,
He reminds me of our son.
I always miss him this time of year.
it's kind of sad to have them talking about their son, who
Or at least
is in visit.
it's quite handy around
Let's
the
give him the
shop.
coins and get the lantern.
Thanks, dearie. And here's your lovely pumpkin lantern with a glowing blue flame candle.
So unless I needed to change the color of the light, I don't see what I could do there. I can come over here and ask this guy if he has raisins.
Graham, a little squirrel told me the news. Oh, I'm deeply sorry you lost a friend. I'm here to help.
So, do you have any
You have what
raisins?
you want?
Good day.
Have a sweet time.
No raisins.
Oh, custard? Oh, just like my mom used to make.
Oh, I'm saving that pie for a special occasion. Sorry.
And we're still trying to get the free sample. Which that might have raisins in it. In the free sample. Yeah, I don't know why games like this would glitch at
There
all.
was absolutely nothing you could do, Graham. Achaka would have met the same fate with or without you.
That's
You are the only adventurer
obvious.
to ever survive that well. That despicable dragon has murdered countless knights, and you are the only one to have wounded him. Achaka's spirit lives on inside you. Let his arrow guide you through the rest of this competition. It's no
I don't know why
consolation,
people
but
do this.
I want you to be my apprentice next spring. Perhaps we can avenge Achaka's death together.
Let me think about it.
Let me think about it.
Take all the time you need, but I have a feeling you'll be facing that dragon again soon enough.
See, I just don't know why people want to talk to people who just lost somebody about them. Like, almost certainly 50, way more than 50% of the time, somebody who just lost somebody doesn't want to talk about it. They've heard it from far too many people already.
You make up your mind?
Bye.
There's nothing to say to her. We did get some lines of dialogue, certainly, but
How much for that twisty dagger over there?
It's not for sale. Needs a bit more work.
see, I still feel like that element is going to be later on in the game. And I suppose I can't go back down the well. It would be interesting to check and see what would happen if I tried. But I imagine it's just a blocked off section. Again. And what am I doing going this direction? There's really nothing to do with this direction right now. So that's a bad decision. I suppose we should just go check out the well. And I don't feel like there would be a benefit to letting werewolves or the wolves in. Like, that just seems incredibly irresponsible to destroy this city that's already dangerously to the point of falling apart financially. So what happens if we go this way? It is just a barrier.
Keep out. Under construction.
Yep. That's what I figured it would be. Then we can walk around here and just see if anything's changed, but almost certainly nothing has. And you can't go any further than this direction. So there are two darkened areas. There's the cave that we could access in the first part of the tournament, and the cave and the darkened forest that we couldn't have accessed until the second part. So we should most definitely check out the cave we could access in the first part first, and then from that point do the darkened forest. There's a free sample, there's the potion, there's the raisins, there's the work order. So there's 3 items left in the city to collect. And I'm still really not to the point where I know exactly what to do for the feat of strength. And for the feat of speed, it's almost certainly just going to be centered around tricking Whisper to sign his autograph to something. I'm not strong enough to do this still, right? I never will be.
I couldn't move that rock, so I just groveled.
These are terrible.
They've got a decent amount of puns for doing the same thing over and over again, which is a pretty consistent problem in point-and-click adventure games, where you'll just try the same thing over and over again thinking something might have changed or you have a different item. So for every failure option, if there's a different response, it keeps the game a little bit more interesting. Let's look without light.
Moving any further in the dark seemed like a bad idea.
And then let's use the light. And all those eyeballs disappeared. Now we've got a top-down interface. It's interesting that the game is doing this. It's wolves everywhere. It's allowing you to go from a top-down to a side-scrolling to a 3D to almost 2D side-scrolling. And this lets me out. It'd be kind of surprising if this let me out right where the Dark Forest was, and it was just a shortcut to connect it to. But I suspect this is going to be where they trapped my steed.
Bizarre holes were burrowed into the forest floor.
Oh no, is this going to be a big monster? Let's see, what if we use this on it? No? What if we use this on it? What if we use that on it? And this would be hypnotic potion. Who am I going to hypnotize? I wonder. Is it going to be Acorn?
Where do these holes lead?
Better question, who made the holes and what's going to come out of them? Another coin.
Hey, how'd my coin get down there?
Oh, this is not going to be good. How does he know it's his coin? Does he have currency from a different land? Is that the issue? Or maybe he just claims every coin he sees as his. So with one coin, what can I do? Nothing really. I already have everything purchased. Unless I can purchase the free sample. Oh, I need 50. Those guards are running around. Let's see. And I just got one. So I'm still far, far away from having 50 coins. This bridge is out. This feels like a section we've already been to. That we may have gone in a full loop. Maybe, maybe not. Maybe we're on the other side.
Triumph? How'd you get up there?
Triumph. Triumph. The only Triumph I can think of is Triumph the Insult comic dog. And it doesn't look anything like this, so. I bet he always had a steed / dog called Triumph even before the game made.
Seemed to have led him into trouble. I'd have to find a way to get him down.
So do I have an item? Bell?
That didn't need a bell. That didn't fit there.
Coin?
Seems like a waste of money. That doesn't need to be illuminated. That needs to be used on raisins. Otherwise, you're just wasting it.
So I've got a coin,
Triumph's stomach
but I
seemed to have
can't
led him into
do
trouble.
anything else.
I'd have to find a way to get him down.
And there's nothing else here. So poor Triumph is going to get left. And this is a long place to walk and walk back and forth. Is that a frog? If it is, I can't reach it. So the question becomes, do I run into anything? It seems like there's just bunnies there. You can't interact with them. It's like 3 or 4 screens of nothing. Is that a leaf on this tree in the front, or some kind of animal that... I guess it's a leaf. Too much walking. too many areas that
Can
don't.
we skip through this part? Too much walking, not enough dragons.
Yep.
Like even Gwendolyn is right on the case with it. She's right on the nose. It's like, this is boring. Just skip it. Just skip it completely. So many point and click adventure games would work better if you just skipped certain parts. I'm definitely not having an experience where it feels like I'm wandering around because I don't know what to do. I kind of know almost exactly what to do, but the game still has a bunch of empty areas in between point A and point B. Not as bad as, I would say, a game like Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, which I recently played.
Alfie needs to get back to the guild meeting. It's almost croissant time.
So I'm going to see if I can just run this direction and get the password.
He is a weakling. I'm getting tired of opening that door for him.
As long as he knows the password, you have to let him in.
So I have to get closer to that direction.
He probably knows we don't have the croissant.
See if I had like a rope or something.
This meeting is already way over schedule.
I'm starting to question his commitment to our guild.
See, I've arrived kind of way early,
I'm sure he'll be back in a second.
but I didn't hear the password last time, and I'm not sure I'm going to hear it this time. I think I need to be closer. Seems like there's too much extra time if this was the actual solution.
He needs to work on his time management skills.
Maybe the trick is I need to blow the horn, get him here, and then run through the cave. Yeah, not the cave, but the dark forest. I think I'll do that just in a pre-assumption that that's what I'm supposed to do. Unless this just happens to work.
Come soon.
But yeah, what I was talking about, Assassin's Creed Brotherhood in particular, you would start a level, what they would call a memory, and it would clearly have you walk a eighth, maybe a 16th of the entire map, which is a huge open world map of Rome. And you'd have to walk maybe an eighth, maybe a 16th of it before you even get to your first directive. And in a few of the levels, your first directive then would have you chase or follow somebody for another 8th or 16th of the map. So it eventually just added on top of itself over and over and over again, that even if you're trying to play the game efficiently, you were spending so much extra time just moving or following somebody in a very slow tracking minigame that wasn't very fun, or chasing after somebody. And then sometimes if you're chasing after somebody and it's story related, you have to actually catch them, so you might lose several times and have to restart. And this is taking him forever. I bet there's no real timer here. I bet I've got it wrong. I bet I have to walk this direction and then walk back away.
I needed to get closer to hear what was going on.
Where do you keep going?
Next item up for discussion.
I long for the days of feasting on roasted goat neck with a nice
So,
raclette.
yeah, particularly for that game, I think they should. It would be nice if somebody made a mod where it just moved the character back and forth. Here, you could almost make the same mod as after you've done a specific thing that triggers a checkpoint. If it just faded in and faded back out to the point where you were much closer to where you needed to be. That would maybe save some time, but then again, this is a 20-hour game, and the first chapter is not going to take all of that, probably. Maybe not. Maybe we'll find out after playing this for 20 hours that it could have been done in 10, but I seriously doubt it so far. That's it for this recording. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment, and watch every second of my videos. If you want a friend or follow me on basically any social media sites, there's a whole bunch of links down below. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.